1950, the Navy's Military Sea Transportation Service assumed the resupply of existing weather stations and military bases in Greenland, Labrador, Alaska, and the sealing stations on the Pribilof Islands in the Bering Sea. In 1955, MSTS was called upon to sea lift equipment and supplies to support construction of DEW Line, a distant early warning radar barrier spanning the North American continent. The problems of this sea lift were many. Variable ice conditions, difficult to predict. Navigation through hundreds of miles of uncharted shoal and ice-infested waters. Offloading of cargo on primitive beaches. Training of personnel for the rigors of the Arctic.
Moat. A wilderness of unending barren vistas. Through most of the year, locked in bitter cold and almost endless darkness. In the short summers, a swamp-like morass. Not too bad for caribou or polar bears, but no place for human beings. Yet this roof of the world holds a stark menace to our country, to our very existence. The menace lies in the basic new fact of our time that no two nations on Earth are any longer cut off from each other by geography. We all live at the edge of the same ocean, the air ocean which envelops the globe. And in the air age, geography has new meanings for the safety of the American and Canadian people. What was once the impassable Arctic now provides the quickest routes for attack from a wide sector of Europe and Asia. Beset by the nightmare of this threat, the American government acted. With the advice of some of the country's best scientists, brought together at MIT's famed Lincoln Laboratories, experimental installations like this one were built and tested in northern Alaska by the Western Electric Company. Guided by the successful tests, the nation's leaders decided on a tremendous undertaking. This was to build, with the cooperation of Canada, a radar early warning line north of the Arctic Circle. Starting at the northernmost tip of Alaska, it would stretch 3,000 miles across the continent to Baffin Island, opposite Greenland.